So this is a video, guys, that this is something out of our comfort zone, and it's an abandoned farmhouse in Barrowford, just outside of Nelson. And the reason why we brought you guys here today is to show you the early stages of decay in these farmhouses, because we have covered a lot of stories where we visited ruins, especially over in the moors, and we always ask the question, how did a fine structure such as this one end up being nothing but foundations, ruins? Where did everything go over time? So what we're looking at here, guys, is the very, well, I won't say the very beginnings, but the early beginnings of that process, where nature is now reclaiming this grand old building. And as you can see, you've still got the old fire. Is it a stove? Is it a log flume one? But you've still got it. You've got on the floor, you've got the wooden, I think it's a speaker, an old speaker, that one. But just look how grand the windows would have been. Now we were going to take you guys upstairs because we have seen other videos where people have been in here. But as you can see, the stairs have long gone. And the GoPro won't reach up that high, unfortunately. But let's have a look in this room. You've got old filing cabinets. And you've got Mother Nature coming through, as you can see.
We'll take it upstairs after come so anyway.
Yeah.
It's probably why isn't it?
Like Vicky's just said, the upstairs is no longer here. You can see there's obviously been some kind of fire damage. Let me just make my way around, see what's in this room. Now this is grand. And another fireplace. You can see all the soot that has obviously come down over the years through the fireplace, but wow, what a place. This must have been tremendous back in the day. Just look how dangerous the roof is now. Old fairy lights. Just take this to the window and see what this is. Now if anybody knows what that symbol is, that logo, comment down below. As you can see, nothing inside, but yeah, if anybody knows what that maybe stands for. Put this back over here. I've just noticed over here, VHS tapes. Let's have a look in this room, guys. Look at this place. Now this is even worse. I'm just looking at the roof. This is why I presume these stairs may be being removed for safety, because that is dangerous. That has dropped dramatically. Let's got these steps. Now this room is the one where the floor, I think, is given away just over there in the back of the room, but I'm not going to go any closer. But look at this, a bed with a frock. That's a kind of fancy dress. Clothes on the side of the wardrobe. Some pants here. A little cupboard. All the furniture's still here. A bath. And obviously somebody has been here more recently. But what a fabulous place, and it's a shame that it is going to fall to nature from the looks of it, because this isn't going to be reclaimed, I wouldn't have thought. And this is why we're here today videoing this and documenting it before it ends up like many other ruins that we visited over the years. Wow. Right, let's go down these steps as best we can. Now there is a little bit of a ghost story with this building, and a lot of people say they've heard bangs, whispers, knockings in this old farmhouse. I don't know if I believe it myself, to be honest. I've done some research, and other than a young, well, when I say young man, a 52-year-old man, I think we're called Ernest Reed, whose body was found not far from these fields here, close to this farmhouse. And he died of a heart attack, and was found by a young couple who were going for a walk. So whether or not it's Ernest's soul that haunts this place, obviously, that's up to the viewer to think about. But yeah, I've not heard anything or felt uncomfortable in this place so far. But you never know. I'm not going to say there is no ghost. But wow, what a place! And you even got books here. Negeo Marsh, Clutch of Constables.
Yeah, but what I think that is, look, that looks like it was a bookcase, and everybody's
Yes.
bookcase out and so on.
Yeah, good point. Vicky's just picked up on that. This looks like this could well have been, like I said, a bookcase, because you've got so many books on the floor, and it's been ripped away from the wall itself. But you can see there of it, can't you, just how the roof's come down up in the corner. This is what I mean, this is why I won't go any further. But this is what I said on the video, didn't I, about this place will fall into disrepair, well, into ruin completely, just be foundations, and there'll be nothing at all left. And people walk past here in another 50, 100 years, when we're long gone, wondering just what a grand place this must have been.
That's somebody documented it. What, Christmas?
Oh yeah. Now Vicky's come across this VHS that I saw earlier, and she just noticed the wording, and we think it says Christmas, our first something. So again, as I was saying, guys, this could well be a house that once had a lot of love and joy and excitement in it, young kiddies enjoying the Christmas here, being caught on VHS, being videoed by the parents, opening the presents, and now it's just a a shadow of its former glory. But how sad is that? We've got a VHS which says a Christmas and it says a first, and I can't make out the other words.
There says something on this one as well, but I don't know what that says. That's not Christmas, though.
Free, does it say 10 from New Rose, 2 hours?
But that's sad.
But this is sad considering it's December now and we're only 2 weeks away from Christmas ourselves. And like I said, you know, how many people have actually celebrated Christmases and birthdays and christenings? People moving into this place for the first time, full of enjoyment, and it's such a shame it's gone to the way it has. It really is. So what makes me sad about this particular building is, and I mentioned it to Vicky last night, that, like I said during this video, that we've seen many ruins, many abandoned structures where there's basically nothing left. Whereas here, you've still got quite a lot to look at. But what makes me sad about this place is, this is a place where perhaps people were born here, people maybe died here, people would have celebrated Christmases and birthdays here, christenings here. You know, there would have been a lot of love and joy and happiness in these walls. And at some stage, obviously, all that has disappeared. People have passed away, people have moved on. This place hasn't been left, as far as I'm aware, in anybody's hands, family, relatives, I'm not sure. But you can see there's no glass in the windows, you know, the roofs are collapsing, there's nothing left. Possessions are still inside. But all we've got now are the ghosts of the past, if you will, perhaps looking in on us and wondering what we're doing. You know, probably previous owners may be still here if the stories of ghostly happenings are true. You know, perhaps they do come back from time to time to relive past memories, a bit like playing videos on repeat backwards and keep watching them over and over. Who's to say that doesn't happen? And, you know, that the past does come back every so often to relive moments in time. But it's a sad shame state of affairs that this place is probably the next 40, 50, 60 years, the roofs will have collapsed in on themselves, the walls would have started to crumble and tumble onto the floor. You know, there'd be nothing at all left to remember this place, and this is why I'm glad we've managed to come out. Now, you will have seen, let's start this video, some drone footage showing this building from different angles. And that video was supplied to us kindly by another YouTuber called Relaxing Walks UK. Now, if you can give that channel a subscribe, watch the videos, they are tremendous, they really are good videos. The footage that he captures all along the north of England, especially here in Barrowford and Accrington and Church and other places such as that. Check the channel out and give him a big thumbs up and comment. Tell the channel that you were sent over from the Days of Horror YouTube channel, and I think you would appreciate that. But yeah, I wish to thank Relaxing Watch UK for allowing us, obviously, the use of their video, their channel, and their inspiration, if you will, because it was them who kind of put us onto this building a few days ago. And I basically asked roughly where this farmhouse was. So he kindly got in touch and he pointed us in the right direction. So a massive thank you to the channel for doing that for us. So yeah, please give them a subscribe. Now, just outside of the house, we've got the old toilets. Now, Vicky was just asking where the toilets are inside. And I said, well, there is a bathroom. Well, these, I presume, are the toilets.
Out toilets, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, are they toilets or are they just...
We're straight out the baths here.
I wonder if they are toilets then. Or are they just sheds out to... You know what I mean?
I don't know. But it is not out toilets.
But it's such a grand structure. And like I said, Vic, when you think about it, we've seen, how many of these have we seen on the moors where there's absolutely nothing left? And do you know how many times we've said it? I wonder what they used to look like back in the day. But you can see it here now, you can see I mean, what is it? Is it some kind of plastering or rendering outside, and we see it like on the corner there, don't we, where you are, just here, just on the corner.
They're made better than...
Where it's just stones, and we think, wonder what it used to look like back in the day.
Yeah, but they're made better than days than ours.
But, I mean, we're seeing it, like I said guys, we're seeing this now at the early beginnings, the early stages of what I would class as the ultimate decay. This, in another 50 years, you might just have a few loose stones on the ground where it's all collapsing in itself, or collapsed outwards I should say. So it is good to document these things while we can. See what's... don't think we can get into this one. We'll have a look nevertheless. Yeah, it's just some kind of storage outlet, if you will. I can smell paints and turps. So it's obviously been used for storing such items. This old chain and pulley here. But yeah, truly tremendous place to come and explore. It really is. So as we leave this fine structure here in Barrowford, I just want to reiterate why we've come here today. And it is, like I said during the video, to see these kind of structures at the beginnings, if you will, of the decay, and we can see where this is going to go. Like I said, we visited many places which once stood just like this 50, 100 years ago, and all we've got now are the remnants. We've got the foundations. Nothing more, nothing inside. All the plastering has come off, all the walls. The ceilings, the roofs have all collapsed into themselves. And there's nothing at all to see. So we wanted to come here today to document this before that, or this building falls to the same fate. And I keep saying it, but the memories that this place must hold. So who's to say it isn't haunted? It could well be. Perhaps, like I said, families of the past, those that once lived here and cherished it, do come back, and it's played over and over like a VHS tape or a video. Who are we to say that doesn't happen? But such a grand structure, and I'm so glad we've come and visited it today. Now if you like today's video, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to comment down below. Have you seen this structure yourselves? Perhaps if you've been on your walks here in and around Barrowford. If you do know this place, try not to give the location away in the comments. We don't want too many people coming to it and trashing it even more. Now I do get that it is abandoned, and I do get it is derelict, and I do get people have already trashed it anyway, but we don't want it trashing any more than what it is. We've got to treat these places with respect. Now I don't know anything about the building. I don't know if it's a listed building. I just don't know. But again, if people do know this area and this building, and you know more about it, by all means contact us via our website at www.daysofhorror.com, because we would love to know more about this place and, you know, the families that maybe once lived there. You know, so again, contact us if you do know more. But in the meantime, we're going to leave Barrowford and we're going to head off back home now. We're going to edit this video, get it up for you guys for Sunday. So hopefully you do enjoy it. Like I said, please don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got tons more coming. But in the meantime, take care, look after yourselves, and we will be back soon with other tales and other stories from my dark but at times glorious past. Stay safe, stay curious.